I want to speak about the importance of being neutral. What do I mean? Not too high, not too low. Being centered. Not being able to be moved in a positive way or in a negative way easily. This is actually one of the biggest green flags. But the biggest red flag is being able to be moved too high with what people do and say and too low with what people do and say. People can basically control you. That's bad because you will not be able to remain loyal, not only to the people around you but even to yourself. And at the end of the day, being centered comes from being secure in yourself. Let me give an example. Somebody that constantly needs to be reassured, constantly needs to be told all the things in the book to make them feel good. The moment they don't receive that, the moment they get that interaction outwards, that's where they're gonna go. Someone like that is not loyal. Someone like that will cheat. Someone like that will go to where it's more comfortable. Somebody centered can be more logical because despite of how they feel, they know what it is. You know what I'm saying? And also, for the other individual that can be moved off center at any point, when things go wrong, they'll likely go to where it's more comfortable or resort to things that aren't healthy. For example, drugs and alcohol will give them that instant high, that instant feel good to escape how they feel now. But the person that's centered will just be present there until whatever they're feeling subsides, or they'll occupy themselves in more healthy ways to be able to handle what they're going through. Being centered is the most important thing. And when it comes to friendships and relationships, being centered has to be one of the biggest green flags. If you're someone that is too moved by what people do and say, you cannot be loyal. You just can't. Because no human being is going to be able to fulfill that kind of individual. Because people will tempt you. People will do things to make you feel great. If your partner can't do it, you're going to receive it somewhere else, and that's where you're going to go. More likely to put yourself in situations to be unfaithful. This is not really a video about relationships. This is a video to tell you that being somebody that isn't moved by anything makes you unstoppable. But it's also a quality that is great for a friendship and for a partner. Because you're less likely to also self-sabotage. You're less likely to impose your insecurities on other people. You're there, you're present. You understand that how I feel now is not how you're going to feel later. But for the other individual, you need to feel good now. You're deep down unhappy. You're deep down unsatisfied. You always need more dopamine. You always need to be stimulated. You cannot handle being alone. You cannot handle being uncomfortable. You need to feel good all the time. That is a recipe for disaster. Because anybody can say anything to you, you feel so great. And the moment things are not that way, you cannot handle how low you feel. That's what I've come to realize about a lot of people that are insecure. They're never actually happy. They're never actually joyful. Because happiness comes and goes, and sadness comes and goes too. If something is able to manipulate you that much, you don't really have peace. You don't really have joy. And this quality makes you very unstable. It makes you someone that cannot be loyal, even to yourself. So what I want you to take from this video is, if you can learn how to be centered, not let anything and anyone move you, you are literally unstoppable. You are literally someone that will remain loyal to yourself, especially. Because if you constantly need to be reinforced, reminded, appeased to, all it takes is for someone random to do it, and they can manipulate you. And that's the thing. If you're someone like this, nothing can manipulate you. You know what it is. Nobody can dangle something in your face and you automatically flock to it. You get what I'm saying? So when you're picking your friends, when you're picking a partner, look at that quality. Is this person stable? Is this person unmoved? Is this person easy to put down and easy to bring up? That's a bad sign if you can easily sway someone with what you say, in the positive way or the negative way. I'm not saying that this person is a robot or has to be a robot, but I'm just saying that if you can easily win them over with what you say, and whether if it's in a positive or a negative way, strangers can do that too, which makes them unloyal. If anybody can give them a compliment and they can say, hee thank you, red flag. Right? If anybody can compliment you and you're up about it, that means also anybody can put you down and you feel down about yourself and lose confidence. What if you don't get compliments for the next month? Are you still going to be confident in yourself? You know what I'm saying? It's dangerous to be too high and too low. You have to have a common ground. That's going to come with you being secure in yourself. You don't need people to tell you you're great for you to realize that you are. You don't need you don't immediately become so down when you hear something that you didn't want to hear. It's important to be here, but you can only get there if you truly took the time to be alone, to get to know yourself, and to not escape yourself. This is a very deep one, but I know for sure it's a green flag if you're there. Nothing can be done to bring you way above the clouds, and nothing can also be done to bring you down. Anyways, that's it from my rant. Do you agree? Do you disagree, and why? What things about being centered do you believe is a green flag, and what things about being uncentered is a red flag to you? And do you have examples in your life that validates that? Anyways, that's it for the video. Thank you so much for watching. Like, share, subscribe, stay tuned for more videos. God bless.